and she's going to the field to go to work. She don't slip on a miniskirt. She doesn't spray extra Baccarat perfume. Hear this, she is not in stiletto heels. She went there to work, and while she went to work, God was working for her. When God sends you the right person, they not caught up in superficial stuff. They can see beyond all of your scars and all of your issues and all of your blood. If they are caught up in your hair and in your weight and in your wardrobe, they are not who God sent. Who God sent is somebody who can see your beauty for your ashes. They can see your smile beyond your scars. God is working on it while she's at work. But as it turns out, starting the first Sunday in August, everything I prayed for started coming to pass. As it turns out, I need you to listen to me. There are 8.1 billion people on the planet. 8.1 billion people on the planet, and the devil has tricked you into believing that not one of them is for you. I went too fast. Let me give it to you again. It's 8 billion people on the planet, and the enemy has fooled you into believing you're going to be by yourself for the rest of your life, dealing with somebody who can't push you to become better, who can't stretch you to become greater. I can't hear nobody, but I declare over every worshiper who's in this room, I hope y'all will shout about this your last year being by yourself. I can't hear. I said this is your last year by yourself. God is getting ready to manipulate some things. Biblical principle says the oil starts at the head, and when it starts at the head, it flows to the skirts of the robe. What is on your leader has got to go into the followers. I can't hear nobody. I want to apologize to the single people who are in new birth. I've been holding up your blessing, but God said, now that I got your leader taken care of, everything I'm putting on your head is getting ready to go down into the body. Y'all better start looking for wedding dresses. You better start looking for a reception hall. This is a season of miracles. I'm going to the chapel, and I'm going to get married. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. Look at your neighbor. Tell them if they like it, they better put a ring on it. Because this is a going out of business sale. If you don't jump on it while it's hot, God got a Boaz coming that's getting ready to knock this whole thing out. Says I'm getting ready to do something. The enemy has tricked you into believing there's nobody for you. And I wanted to announce to you out of apostolic authority that love is coming to take care of you. I really thought y'all were going to shout better. Love is coming to protect you. Love is coming to provide for you. I can't hear nobody. Here's your shout. Love is going to be pure enough to love the family members that come with you. They can't take you by yourself. You got to love everybody I'm responsible for. Everybody I'm taking care of. Says, I am giving you, hear this, a love that's going to save your life. I'm going to send you a love that's going to change your lifestyle. Here's what's amazing, is that Boaz is asking about her in work clothes. Boaz sees her value while she's sweaty. God, I can't hear nobody in here. Boaz is asking about her and she ain't even dolled up. Because when God puts his favor on your life, you ain't got to jump through no hoops trying to audition to be seen. Y'all ain't saying, look at another sister and say, they not like us. When God is with me, I am not in competition with nobody. I'm in verse number 9. He says to Ruth, watch this. I know what you went through in the last relationship. I know how you are struggling. If these women don't shout in here, I'm dropping this mic. He says, I am seeing to it. Watch verse number 9. I told every man they better not hurt you again. I can't hear nobody. You will not be hurt like you were before again, because I put a hedge fence of protection. Whenever God is getting ready to bless you, whenever God is getting ready to bless you, he can't bless you at the same level. He's got to bless you at a whole nother level. Her first husband had no insurance. Her first husband had no estate planning. Y'all ain't saying nothing to me. But God now brings Boaz, who owns the field. I can't hear nobody in here. He don't have to live off of her field. He's got his own. Y'all ain't saying nothing. God is getting ready to raise up strong men who are not intimidated by your grit, who are not threatened by the power of God that rests on your life, who are not going to try to suppress what it is that God gave to you. All you got to do is flourish where you are. God is sending somebody who doesn't play the field, but owns it. Here is the sign I sent them. Because of who I send to you, you will know they are from me if they bring you and your family closer to God. When Ruth was with her first husband, she could never produce, and he was saved, and he was holy, and he was hardworking, but nothing ever came out of it. But when she connected to who God had for her, you don't even know what's getting ready to happen. Ruth gave birth to Obed. Obed gave birth to Jesse. Jesse gave birth to David. I can't hear nobody. And when David is born, it creates the lineage of Jesus. She had no idea when she went to work that day that she was getting connected to a man that will put her in the bloodline of Jesus Christ. If that Negro don't pray with you, run to the other border. You gotta find somebody. Listen. They are getting ready to come into your life because there is an assignment that God is getting ready to unveil. He said, I could not get you to this relationship till the last one died. Your blessing was being held up by a relationship you kept trying to keep alive. And he said, I needed you to allow that to die in your heart so I could finally release who I really had for you. I can't hear no worshipers in here. God says, I'm telling you, I am telling you, you ain't got to be thirsty. You ain't got to chase after nobody. You ain't got to beg nobody to love you. When they recognize who you are, they gonna do whatever it takes just to get to you, because God's hand is on your life.